Hi guys, I'm Mr. Beetlebum, and today we're gonna be looking at that bad guy right there, man. The T-29. Everybody knows this tank. What a great tank. Let's talk about it. All right, guys, let's get into this. Quite simply, this is one of my favorite tanks in the game. It's the T-29. It's a great heavy tank, but it does have weak spots. So I'm just making this quick little video just to show you what to do if you're going to be meeting up against this tank. This tank, and while I'm talking, I'm going to put some gameplay footage in there. I'll probably just speed it up for you so you can see some of a game. But quite frankly, guys, this is a hull down tank. This is the best tank probably to teach you how to hull down in it. Hull down tanks are tanks that have real good upper armor, meaning the turret's really strong, the side, everything's good up top. Where not from the very top, like not with it already shooting down. All tanks are gonna be weak on the very top. But I mean, like the hull armor is really good on the top, and the turret armor is good, whereas the bottom's not that good. So as long as you can hide your lower plate here, when you're shooting forward, yes, there's a gun slot right there. That's a weak spot you can go for, but the biggest part is the lower plate. Okay, when dealing with this thing frontally, yes, there is a cupola up there that you can shoot. The ears, as we call it. Let's see if I can zoom in. See these right here? Those we call the ears. They stick out. Those are no longer part of the hitbox. You can't shoot those and do any damage. So your weak spots from the front, gun slot, big lower plate there to shoot, and cupola. Okay, from the sides. Now, this is why we say it's a hull down. You don't want to side scrape with this tank, and you don't want to try to show your sides. You can angle. You can angle. I bounced plenty. I was just playing this tank for fun here today. I bounced many shots just from angling it. But don't try side scraping on this. Don't try showing your sides. This is like butter going through the hull right here. You're going to get penned all the time. And of course, your ass end, of course, it's going to get penned. Same with the back of the turret. But the sides of the turret are pretty darn strong, man. So that's why I'm saying if you can get the bottom of your tank, like from here down, covered all the way around, you're pretty much laughing. And there's lots of times where you can do that. There'll be rubble on the ground. There'll be a dead tank. There'll be a fallen tree. Something, man. Something there that you can just basically park beside and then just use that. And the only thing that's going to be able to get you in that situation is a very well aimed shot or already coming down and hitting you. That's why it's called hull down. So the weak spots again, you have your gun slot, you have your lower plate, you got the cupola, you got your sides are like butter, and then your ass end of the turret. Those are your weak spots there. Now, what are the strengths about this tank? Well, like I just said, the armor, the fact that once you get hauled down, man, you got some really, 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 really good armor. You're gonna bounce a lot. It's gonna be hard for them to pen you. If you just wiggle a bunch, that's going to help them not hit. If you think someone's going for your gun slot, for example, just wiggle, 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 wiggle. That will help you not get penned through there. The other thing is the angles we're talking about is, let's say I'm in an enemy tank and I'm looking straight at this guy. Okay, I'm coming at him straight here and I'm about to shoot. That's the angle that you in the T-29 want to have on me, the enemy tank. You don't want to be like this. You definitely don't want to be like this. You don't even want to be like that. That's your angle that you want to get in right there. Just imagine a diamond, right? Or a square turned so that you become a diamond. You want a diamond shape to the enemy right there. And that's how you can bounce a lot of shots when they're trying to, even your lower plate, if they're trying to hit it, sometimes you can be able to get a bounce. Now, again, remember, as with all these reviews here, when it comes to weak spots and weak spots and strengths, we're talking about a same tier tank or lower. These are where you're looking for. When you're a tier 7 and you're playing against a tier 9 tank, well, most of those tier 9s are going to be able to overpower you and overmatch your armor anyway. So, not really too concerned about it now. But like, for example, if you're playing your Stug, this is the tank I always said that, in your Stug tank, this is the hardest tank for you to penetrate, but you can still do it. I can penetrate the lower plate. I can penetrate the gun slot. I can penetrate the sides with my Stug. And that's why I'm telling you these things. That's why I'm saying this is where you shoot. As for cruise skills, again, heavies, very, very similar to, they're all the same, basically. You get your repairs up to 120, do the first round of skills. Get repairs again, up to 120. Get reset and get new set of skills. What kind of skills? You're gonna go with the usual Sixth Sense. You're gonna go with the situational awareness, recon. Those are all for your view range. You want to get snapshot. You want to get the ground resistance. You want to get ammo, safe storage for your loaders. It just goes on and on and on. There's so many, man. You can get the ones for ramming with this tank. If you got a bit of a hill, you can get some speed. You can do a lot of ramming and not take the damage. Stuff like that. And if you want, check out my how to play heavy tanks. That's got all the, it's a complete rundown of how to do cruise skills. The other thing here is, if you look right here, you see what I got applied there? Again, this is my heavy tank. Every time I show you one of my heavy tanks, it's going to have something like that in there. And I'm going to have to say the same thing again. Guys, this isn't what I recommend you play with, okay? I have bad eyes, especially my left eye. So in the game, I get a little gimped, unfortunately. When it's close-up battle, I have a hard time with that, okay? So I'm the first one to admit I'm no longer that good in heavy tanks or medium brawlers. It's just a fact of life. I'm not looking for pity. I'm just letting you know that's why I do this. It's called knowing your weaknesses and strengths and dealing with it. And my personal real life weakness, is the fact that I got early onset glaucoma in one of my eyes, and it kind of fucks me up a bit. So that said, that is why I use these. I have the improved hardening, I have the spall liner, and I have the modified config. Why? It gives me more hit points. It stops me from getting ammo wrecked. It just simply makes the tank stronger, which enables me to last longer. I know I'm a gimped heavy player compared to a lot of you guys out there. This has only been like the last 3 years that this has gone down the drain for me. Before that wouldn't be an issue. I would have been running Vents, Rammer, and then probably a turbo in this, just because I love putting turbos on everything now. I put that shit on everything. So anyways, there you go, guys. Like I say, man, I would recommend Vents, Rammer, and then take your pick of number 3. Depends how you're going to play it. You could go for spall liner. You could go for the turbo. You could go for, if you want your turret to turn faster, you go for the improved turning mechanism. It really just depends on what you want to do and how you're going to play your tank. But that's it, guys. This is the T29, a beautiful tank. Beautiful tank. Yes, it has a few weak spots, but it's extremely strong. It's one of those tanks, if you listen to what I said about where your weak spots are, cover your lower plate, cover your sides, your tracks, you are going to just have the game of your life, man. You're going to love this tank, okay? I can't stress it enough. It's so fun. So with that, guys, I hope you're having fun playing this awesome game. If you have any questions at all, just drop a comment on the video. I always try to get back to them. And if you like the video, if you don't, let me know. Let me know. Please hit the likes if you don't. Please hit the likes if you like the video, because it will really help me get into the YouTube algorithm and actually get people to see these videos. So it really, really does help. Also, subscribe and set up your notifications if you want to know when I'm bringing out another video, which is quite often. And also, I make videos for the other game Valheim as well that I play. And if you want to see me play and ask questions live, just come on over to Twitch, Mr. Beetlebum TV, and check us out there, man. You can ask me a question, and in between each match, we always answer the questions that are asked. So, guys, have yourself a great week. Enjoy this awesome game. Get your battle pass done. Until the next time, guys, I'm Mr. Beetlebum, and I am out.